the YouTubes.
Nobody ever talks to us on YouTube.
We're on Switch. I mean Twitch. What Switch? What?
Switch is stupid.
Switch isn't stupid.
Switch is stupid.
Switch is great, dude.
Nope.
Welcome back to Classic Blend. This is games number 84. My name is Chris. That's Kenny. And let me tell you what we do here, Ken.
What do we do?
In case you didn't know.
What do we do?
We've got two randomly chosen games, generated randomly. He has one, I have one. We don't know what each other has. But what we are going to do is we're going to reveal them to each other, and we're going to talk about them. Then we're going to make a brand new game because it's an 80s shared gaming universe. So we're going to take those two titles. We're going to make a brand new game, marry them together, and it's going to be fantastic. Anything to add?
No.
Good. Kenny, let me ask you something very quickly before we get into all that jazz. You're in middle school, whatever grade you want to consider middle school. You're told to go to bed. You've been playing a game. You're told to go to bed. You're like, okay, 5 more minutes. No. Kenneth, now, get to bed. Turn the game off and get to bed. All right, fine. You hit pause, turn the TV off, you go into bed. You wait an hour or so until you don't hear anyone moving around in the house. You get up, turn the TV back on, and continue playing. What game is it?
I never did that before. But you want me to make something up in my head?
Sure, Kenny. You never did that before.
I never did that.
Okay, go ahead.
The only game that I ever stopped in the middle of it wasn't even at my house. It was at my friend's house where we were playing Wizards and Warriors. He got pretty far in the game, and we had to go to like the library or something like that. I remember, like, that's weird.
Yeah.
So we kind of just left the Nintendo. Usually you turn it off, leave, do whatever.
Yeah, right.
However, he just turned the TV off. We left, came back, did whatever we had.
Yeah.
However, when you were talking about that, the only game that I would have been like, oh gosh, hold on, and just a little bit more was like Mario Paint. Because I was like into like just creating.
Oh my God, I love Mario Paint so. Please God, why can't we have another Mario Paint? I just want another Mario Paint.
And dude, I'd go into like EGM and they'd always have like,
yes,
make this music. Like,
yes, and Nintendo Power had all of Lynx music, all of Mario's music.
And
you'd be like,
I'd create it.
I had a magnifying glass because it was so little and you had to. For me, it was TMNT. The first game, the first one.
On NES?
On NES.
Wow, that was a hard game too. That was a
and no, not
that was
only
like
that
a
one,
weekend game.
Not only that one, also Turtles in Time, actually.
Really?
I did it with Turtles in Time, yeah. We were told to go to bed.
On the first one.
We were told to go to bed. I had a TV in my room. The Nintendo was in my room.
Yeah.
We were told to go to bed. I said, sure, turn the TV off, and we got up and we played in the middle of the night.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Having said all that, Kenny, you have a game, and you're going to show it to me.
Astyanax.
You wish.
This Astyanax has to go up against yours.
Flashback for Super Nintendo, one of my all-time faves.
That was a good game, was it not?
I loved it.
It was a real good game. Kung Fu on the Lynx.
The Lynx. Is this the first Lynx game we have?
No, you had Warbirds.
I did have Warbirds on the Lynx. I'm the one that had Lynx so far, huh? All right, Kenny, tell me about my favorite game, Flashback. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games.
You play as Conrad. God. It's the year 2140. You have amnesia after you crash your hover bike on the jungle of Titan, planet Titan.
That's right.
All right. You have a hollow cube in your pocket, which kind of is just kind of sitting next to you in the beginning of the game. You get a message from yourself to find your friend Ian.
Right.
And you kind of just go from there. It's a little bit of a story. It's made by Delphine Software. Came out in 1993 on the Super NES, the Sega Genesis. I think it was on like the Amiga, stuff like that too.
I love this game.
Released by US Gold. I'll tell you a little bit about US Gold. Who's US Gold? They were bought out by Eidos. Eidos or whatever. Yeah. Eidos, whatever you want to call it. Who were then bought out by Square Enix. Mm-hmm. I think Square bought Enix, then they bought Eidos.
That's who makes the new Tomb Raider games right now.
It's kind of crazy, yeah.
Tell me about...
Tomb Raider used to be Crystal Dynamics, too, so they were like, right?
Yeah.
Or no, yeah, was it?
Yeah. And then Eidos got, and now there's a Square game.
That's just crazy stuff.
Tell me about Delphine first.
Delphine
what else did they make? What else
they made Out of This World.
One of my all-time favorite games, too! Sorry, man. I'm excited.
Or it was called Another World.
Another World. That was, yeah.
In other parts of the world.
They just released it on...
some releases on the...
yeah.
You know, in the United States. Listen up. Rotoscoping.
Love it. Rotoscoping.
It looked amazing. Like,
in games.
Roll this. It looked absolutely amazing.
It's so little. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. I'm just gonna make it bigger. Go ahead. Keep talking. It's so little. There we go.
Well, now it's off center. You should have just pulled up from
there
the,
we go.
from
You're
the
good.
top. You know what I'm
Shut
saying?
up. You're good. Go.
It's still off center.
Flashback. It looks so good. There it is.
So there you
man.
go. There you're laying down and watch. He's gonna knock that little cube down.
I love it. I love this game.
He's got the Tesseract.
The thing about this game is, yes, it had rotoscoping.
Yeah.
Out of this
but it
world.
looked like a movie. Like it was amazing.
So
Look at this.
good.
To see this on your Super NES was amazing.
Now name another successor for this type of game, rotoscoping and like this. What's
there
another
was
one?
Prince of Persia that came before these games.
But I'm not talking about
There was also
Prince of Persia.
Blackthorn.
Blackthorn. That's the other one I was talking about.
That was one of those games that got away. That game I always wanted. It was always on my radar. I never had it. I never got it.
I loved it because I love these games.
It looked like a Castlevania kind of flashbacky kind of thing.
Well, it was flashback, and it was the same thing where you were like, you take the gun out, and this one.
But that's the thing is, you take the gun out, you can walk around with your gun drawn. You know, you have a little force field that you can make, right?
And this one had a force field.
Yeah, you had a little force shield.
Oh, that's right. Because
7 levels.
another world had it also.
Yeah. 7 levels. There were puzzles. There was a sequel out on the PlayStation back in the day, and PC, I believe.
And PC, yeah.
Called Fade to Black.
It became 3D. So here's the thing. I'll tell you a little something about that real quick. When I knew that they were making a sequel to it, right? Fade to Black. Oh my god, I
it was
loved
kind of
that
third person
game.
though.
It was.
I owned it. I bought it.
It was 3D third person.
It wasn't the same thing.
It wasn't as good, no. But it was. I was still very excited for the game. I actually did enjoy it, but it wasn't a great game.
In 2003, there were plans to come out with Flashback Legends, which was the third game in the series.
Oh my god, that would have been so good.
However, it was canceled because they went bankrupt. Delphi went bankrupt in 2002.
Oh yeah, that stinks. Yeah, this was and it was a tough game too. You had to like remember things.
The thing was,
this was very precise. You had very precise movements,
and it was semi-realistic. If you fell from too great a height, you died.
Yeah, you die. Yeah,
you know that was it. So you kind of had to just keep going through the screens. I kind of got lost here in the menus.
Yeah, it gets a little weird. Yeah, you got.
I wasn't in the mood to do it. You get the gist of it.
Yeah.
Great graphics. Great.
It was good, man.
Story. Pretty much a feat. This is one of those games that was. Groundbreaking.
Yeah, I played this game so many times. I've only beat it once.
Yeah, I never beat it.
Only beat it once. I still go back and play it.
Really? Yeah, it's good.
But I always just remember that.
Well, guess what, Chris? You're gonna play it tonight or tomorrow or whenever.
Well, all right.
Watch the after show.
Let me tell you about Kung Food. Kung Food on the Lynx, developer by Lore Games, Lore, whatever you want to say. Lore. I assume Lore. Published by who was this published by? Oh, Atari, right?
Atari pretty much published.
Atari Corporation. It's Atari. Yeah. Couldn't read what I wrote. I wrote Attic. So here's the thing. This game, story is you're like a human that got turned into some little green guy, and you have to fight mutated vegetables that are in your freezer.
Like mutated, like the gremlin, like the fruit.
Listen, I'm just going to show you the footage. I'm just going to show you. Yeah, I'm just going to show you the footage. It's such a weird game. It's a very average beat 'em up. It's also martial arts. He knows martial arts.
You kind of look like who's the Jolly Green Giant?
The Jolly Green Giant, yeah.
But who's the little dude? Sprout or something like that?
Oh yeah. You have power up. It's not the best game, but you know what? It's a little bit. What do you want? It was on the Lynx, right? It's a handheld. It's not bad. It's whatever, man.
What's that flashing thing on the side?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I think that was your power, but no, because you have hearts down there. I think that might have just been the time. I think it looks like it's going down.
It is.
I think it's time.
That's an aggressive.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't paying attention too much to it, but
it just filled up, so that's pretty aggressive though.
But yeah, so you kind of it's got the little go and everything. Yeah, it's just a beat 'em up. What do you want? It's just a beat 'em up. It's just a beat 'em up, and those guys are annoying. But what gets me is that it looks like this was just hand drawn. This is like something that I would draw when I was 7 years old.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything. That's exactly how I would draw. I was like, oh my god, did I create this game somehow? Because that's what I used to draw. You know, like that's how I used to go. Like I don't know, man. It's just very similar.
Cool stuff. All right, so
we're gonna turn that off. Okay, so here's the thing: we have a beat 'em up and we have flashback. So we're definitely rotoscoping. We're totally rotoscoping this game, whatever we do. It's gonna be set in the future. Why don't we bring the science-y? Oh, because when you beat that game, you got to make your way out to the garden and you can wash yourself off and you become human again because you have some like goo on you or something.
In this game?
No, in Kung Fu.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
So why don't we do something like that where you get turned into something and you have to make it somewhere to get there, but we're going to make it rotoscoping and it's going to be like a really cool, realistic looking thing. What do you want? And can there be fighting in it? You can do. So we have to rotoscope.
What's up, Spaz?
Fight moves. What's going on, Spaz? We got some good winners in here tonight. I like it. You guys are awesome. Now tell me what you want to do this game. Fight moves. Rotoscope fight moves. 16-bit graphics on the SNES. What are we doing?
If you had a gun that shoots vegetables?
Vegetables.
Like you load a tomato into it and it shoots the tomato seeds. You load a watermelon in and it shoots out watermelon seeds.
Name something that doesn't have seeds now that you can use.
A peach. It's a pit. That's like a grenade.
That's good, like a grenade launcher.
Yep. What do you think about that?
Do you want to make a sequel to Kung Fu in that style in the future, but it's a sequel? And now you can shoot a gun and do martial arts. Or no martial arts.
Can we call it Flash Food?
Flash Food, yeah. No, but come on, we can think of something better than that.
Food Flash.
No.
Kung Back. Back Kung.
No, it's not. Will we do martial arts in it? Yes or no? Martial arts or no?
Flash Kung. Food Back. Back Food.
Stop combining the names. That other one was called
Flashback,
Fade to
the
Black.
quest.
What if we called this one? It's like Food for Thought. Food for Fight. Food Fight!
Food Fight on the Atari 7800 was a good game.
We're not talking about Food Fight for the Atari 7800.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
I was hoping this was going to be like a sequel to that.
Oh.
And it wasn't, because that was made by Atari as well.
It's essentially a food. Essentially, it's yeah.
It's not the same thing.
No, it's not.
Listen up. You have amnesia.
You're a piece of broccoli. You're an asparagus. No, that's a little too stringy. You're a kumquat. What the hell's a kumquat? You're what? Think of something, man. Give me some food. Are you a food being again?
A food being?
He's a food being, this guy. Look at him. Stupid.
I don't know if I like that idea, man.
Look how stupid he looks. He just looks dumb. He looks like the Jolly Green Giant. Are you being one of those guys again?
Can you make me play this game later?
Yeah, you are. I don't know. Anyway, come on. What are we doing?
Did you just write
Don't worry about it. This is editing purposes of post-production. Don't worry about it. Go.
What's that mean? You just wrote a bunch of numbers.
Yes, I know. It's for later.
13552 plus.
That's an X. It's an X. Don't worry about it. Go. What are we doing?
Times 2?
Just talk about the game, please?
I'm confused.
All right, we have it's on SNES. It's going to be rotoscope. It's going to have a gun. It's going to shoot vegetable things, the byproduct of vegetables, seeds, and pits. And it's going to. Are we doing more? You never answered me. Do martial arts? Rotoscope martial arts.
This is your jam.
What? I just named all the things you do.
Fruit game. I just said it's your jam. You do what you need to do. I'm out of this one. I'm checking out. I'm using my once a year.
What do you mean once a year?
Checkout.
Yeah, I'm scratching my head.
This
That's
is
how
all
perplexed
yours.
I am.
This is all yours.
No, you did it already. Let's think of a title now. You did it.
You think
it's in the future. You have amnesia.
Whatever title you want.
I'm gonna call it Fight for Thought instead of Food for Thought.
Mm-hmm. Fight for Thought. This is why we don't let him do things by himself.
Nope, that's not it at all.
Yep.
Nope, I'm doing that.
Thank you very much.
Nope. No, we're calling it DW says Flash Snack, and that's what we're calling it.
Flash Snack. Okay.
Flash Snack.
Ooh, I like that.
Flash Snack. DW, you are getting a credit. Getting a credit on the video on YouTube. Deal with it.
And appropriate social media platforms.
That's right. Good. Flash Snack. Awesome. Sounds good. All right. Me and DW did it. You did nothing. You did nothing.
Check out our other 83 episodes. We also have some movies, games, toys, cartoons, and TV shows.
Wow, it's really just down. Okay.
We have that stuff. And Chris might not 80s, but you might 80s. Check out Do You Even 80s, Bro, our trivia show here on this very channel.
Anything else? You want to plug of ours?
Probably Hall & Oates.
Oh, it's not included.
Where we show you what we got from conventions, from shows, from maybe even yard sales.
maybe even your yard. Maybe we came to your house and took something from your toy box. You never know.
We'll be showing it off on Hall & Oates.
What you do know is where you can get us, which is at Retro Squad on any social medias. And don't forget, you can catch us here every Monday night on Twitch and YouTube, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know where you live, but we live in the Eastern Time. So wherever you live, you can do the math. It's easy. Just go on, Google it, and you'll be fine. And that's going to do it. Kenny, why don't you, like we say here at the end of every episode of Classic Blend... What? Nothing?
I want to take the whole decade of the 80s and throw it at you. Everything.
I love that.
That would be like DeLorean.
I'd get what would I get? I'd also get like bad stuff too, like all the dumb stuff. I'd get like
Pee-wee's bicycle.
Oh, what do you, that's bad? Are you kidding me?
The pirate, One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship. Like everything would be thrown
waiting for something that's bad. I'm just waiting for something to tell me bad. I don't know.
Is this something that's bad?
I don't know. Just go. Come on. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.